Hey everyone, Big Pauly back for a brand new movie review. Yeah, first of all, apologies for the whirring, the sound in the background, but I'm doing these reviews on one of the hottest days in the UK. It's bloody ridiculous. It's like 35 to 37 centigrade. I've blacked out my curtains, but I've got a fan going. I have to have a fan going because it is unbearable. So we're going to go through these reviews as best as I can. But first up is 13 Lives, directed by Ron Howard. Yeah, so this is the Hollywood retelling of the 2018 true life story that happened in Thailand with, I think it was 12 young boys of a football team and their coach. They wandered into a cave, ended up getting in there like 2 miles or something inside the cave, and with the torrential rains and the monsoon, they got stuck in there and they couldn't get out. And it was up to the Thai authorities and people around the world to try and reach them through these cave systems. It took 18 days or so. They were stuck in these caves for 18 days with hardly any food, and just the rainwater coming through the rocks, you know, to drink. A lot of them were malnourished and very tired. They had Navy divers trying to reach them. In the end, it was a couple of experienced cave divers managed to get in right up to them. But the problem was, how were they going to get them out? They can't swim out, you know, they can't ferry that kind of equipment. And so they had the ingenious idea of basically knocking them unconscious. Yeah, so they would inject them to make them unconscious with masks, and just basically pull them all the way out of the caves like corpses. And they had to do this 13 times. This was told really well on the National Geographic movie The Rescue. So if you haven't seen that, go and watch that. I think it's on Netflix. But that is the true documentary, and this is so close to it. This, like I say, Hollywoodized, but it's not glammed up. It's not a glamorous film showing all the heroes and everything, although they are heroes. But it shows you everything they went through, going through these caves, the claustrophobicness of the underwater, you know, kind of reminded me of James Cameron's Sanctum, and just the collaborative effort that went into getting these boys out of the cave. And I think Ron Howard did a really good job. A lot of the film is, you know, it's set in the darkness because it's in these caves. It's murky, it's underwater. Apparently the actual water itself, when the real divers went in, it was so muddy that you couldn't see in front of you. But of course they had to clear it, you know, they had to make it a little bit more visual so that you could see these divers going under the water. But yeah, it was a really good film. I understand why it went on to streaming. It's not a grand rescue as Apollo 13, or on a grander scale like Everest, but it really does work. It had a budget of about 40 million, I think 40 or 50 million. The direction is really good. The actors, it stars Viggo Mortensen and Colin Farrell and Joel Edgerton. They played, you know, great characters, but it was more about the boys and the cave. You know, they were just there to bring them out. So like I say, cinematography was really good. It shows the fierceness of these caves, the dark, dank, and of course there's no spoilers in this review because, like the Titanic, everybody knows what happened in the end. Yes, so 13 Lives, directed by Ron Howard. I rate that 8 out of 10. It's flipping dark in here. Yeah, it was a gripping watch. It was 2.5 hours. It doesn't drag. You know, even though it's not a fast-paced movie, the characters are really interesting. The situation, it's great to watch all of these collaborative people from around the world all help in, you know, reaching these boys to bring them out. So I thought it was really good. Yeah, 8 out of 10. So I hope you enjoyed my little review of 13 Lives, directed by Ron Howard. Like the video by giving it some thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, comment and share. I'll see you on the next video very soon. Bye!